Messing About is a 30 feet 1984 S2 9.2 boat with a masthead sloop rig and a fin keel. Those of you who have been with the DSC a long time may remember her as the Big Indian. Now on to some key specifications of the boat. The draft is 4 feet 11 inches and the mast height is 43 feet 6 inches above the waterline. Headroom is 6 feet 3 inches aft and drops gradually to about 5 feet 10 inches towards the front of the cabin. So if you are tall, watch your head in the V berth. Let's start at the bow. The head sail is a roller reefed 150 Geneva. The boat has a Danforth anchor with 160 feet of rode in the anchor locker. The inlet to the 37-gallon freshwater tank is on the starboard side and the 20-gallon holding tank is on the port side. Moving aft, the halyards and reefing lines run to the top of the cabin. The main halyard and the first reefing lines are on the starboard side. On the port side, we have the jib halyard, second reefing lines, and spinnaker halyard. The boat has a jiffy reefing installed. The topping lift is on the port side of the boom, and the main sheet and traveler is at the aft behind the helm. In the aft starboard locker, you will find the emergency tiller. The fuel tank can hold 15 gallons of diesel and the filler is in the cockpit floor. The dipstick to check the fuel level is in the aft port locker behind the helm. There is a storage under the starboard side seat. This lancet contains the CNG cylinders. Compressed natural gas is used in the stove. The boat has a 10-gallon water heater and this lancet provides access to the water heater tank. Move the gear up for reverse and down for forward. The engine starting panel has a slot for the key and a push button to start and a kill switch to stop the engine. The manual bilge pump is in the cockpit port side aft. The handle is in a box behind the galley sink. Now on to below deck. The main electric panel has the various switches for lights and other electrical systems. It also has the battery selector switch. The house battery is 1 and the starting battery is 2 as in all other DSC boats. Remember, switch battery to 2 before starting the engine. While the engine is running, change the switch to all and when sailing, turn the switch to 1. When you are back on the docks and charging the batteries with solar panel, set the battery switch to all. The switch for the bilge pump is on the left of the radio. To use the radio, turn the VHF radio switch on the panel to on. Now let's look at the safety devices on the boat. The boat has life jackets, life slings and throwables. There are 2 fire extinguishers on the boat. One is next to the nav table on the starboard side, and the second one is on the port side of the companionway. The first aid box, flares, air horn, and wooden boat bunks are in the locker on port side. The list of seacocks are listed here. The winch handles, the deck keys, and the handle for the manual bilge pump can be found in a box behind the galley sink. Now let's see how to access the engine. Remove the companionway ladder and then open the latch on the port side of the companionway. Pull the companionway towards you to remove. The boat has a Yanmar 2GMF 13 HP diesel engine. It is freshwater cooled and has a raw water heat exchanger. The seacock and the oil dipstick are on the starboard side of the engine. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the engine start and stop procedures. Batteries 1 and 2 are under the quarter berth and you can get access to it here. The logbook can be found on the nav table on the starboard side just before the V berth. The logbook also has the boat registration stickers. And to conclude, here are the instructions before leaving the boat.